And it all started with tears. It all started with depression. It all started with rejection. And emotion. And it all started in a place of doubt. But I refused to be there, and I didn't give up on myself. My name is Stephanie Jones. I'm an FAA certified commercial drone pilot, as well as the founder and CEO of Sidewalk Drones, which is a drone chaperone service for young people or whoever feel unsafe or insecure in an environment.
What has been an adulting scenario that you have recently went through that you're currently overcoming? And for our young professionals out there who are going through similar scenarios, what tips or advice would you give to them to help them move forward?
I used to be a middle school teacher teaching English language arts to young people, and I had contracted COVID before it was publicly announced. And so I missed a lot of days of work, and when I returned back to work, they let me go, even though I hadn't missed a day in 5 years. So I went through a extreme depression, trying to figure out what was next. Sometimes we tell our kids a lot, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay, but we don't teach them about the process of landing or becoming okay, especially when you've been disappointed or you've been hurt or you feel like you failed, even though there's no such thing as fail. So what I did is I found myself one day just on the couch in tears. I think I cried a lake, a river. I just remember telling God, like, I don't know my joy anymore. And I don't mean to make this like a religious thing, but you have to believe in something, especially when you don't feel grounded in anything. It's got to be something that you can stand firmly in. I began to remember that I love videography, photography, and so my laptop was right next to me. So I typed on there, how do I stand out as a videographer and photographer? And so all these pictures were popping up, and there were all these aerial shots and aerial footage. I was able to put myself through an online course to get my drone license. I scored an 88. I wanted that 100.
88 is still something out here. Yes.
But I wanted that A, right? And that's another thing. And most things are never going to be perfect. So basically, that propelled me into an industry that I never, ever, ever, ever thought that I would be in. And the desire to not want to be told no again, to not be denied again without a very strong argument. I bought me 2 little cheap drones because I wanted to learn how to use the sticks properly. And I came across this company that was in Ohio. I just bought a house in Atlanta, no job, trying to figure something out. And I called this company and asked them if they were hiring drone pilots. And they said, yeah. They hired me on the spot. I lived in Ohio. I ate ramen noodles. I ate a lot of soup with chips.
That budget, though.
That budget. But it was something I was willing to do. I was willing to sacrifice. Doesn't mean you have to give up everything. This means you have to give up a little bit to gain. And here today, I'm the first Black woman to lead drone delivery operations in Georgia, as well as the only person who has successfully led a drone delivery operation delivering pizzas in the whole country. It all started with rejection and emotion and in a place of doubt. But I refused to be there, and I didn't give up on myself. There are going to be times where your money is low. You're going to anticipate when people are going to not like you or try to stop you or be an obstacle. So you have to anticipate another move, a plan B, a plan C. Those plans never, ever deter you off of your initial goal, and that's to be successful in what it is that you really want to be successful in. No matter what's going on with you, don't sell yourself short by doing something just because you want a quick return.
If you could think of a random dance move that would express how you're feeling about adulting today, what would that dance move be?
The prep, baby.
Oh, okay. She was ready with it. Yes. What? Well,
so y'all know about that. Y'all know.
Well, please explain.
It was just that move that we would do back when we were young, when we would get that A on that test, and we'd be like, yeah. It just, those hands, the hands are of happiness, and that's right. It's called the prep. So if y'all come up with it, it was made before.